Welcome all my dear student of TY Basic Physics class. In this lecture we are going to see decision making statements. In this point or in this article, one question is usually arises that what is branching? In many situations we have to test the conditions or condition at some point and select alternative path depending upon result of condition, and this is known as branching. I am going to repeat once again. In many situations we have to test the condition at some point and select alternative path depending upon result of condition. This is known as branching. There are three types of decision making statement. First one is if statement. Second one is if else statement. And third one is switch statement. In this lecture we are going to see two statements, if statement and if else statement, along with the examples, flowcharts and programs. Now first statement is if else statement. This is a simple form of decision making statement. It allows to make a decision after evaluating a test condition depending upon the result, that is condition is true or false, the program execution proceeds in one direction. Okay, now here we are going to see the general format to write this statement or syntax of if statement. Syntax: if test condition, then body of if statement, statement or statements. Okay. This is the syntax or general format of if statement. This is the keyword and this is the test condition or test expression, and this is the body of this statement, decision making statement. And then statement say X. Okay. Now here the statement block may be a single statement or group of statement. When there is a single statement we can say only statement, and when there is a group of statement then we can say that we can write statements. Now see here how this decision making statement execute. If test condition is true, then statement block will be executed. If test condition is true, then statement block will be executed. Otherwise the statement block will be skipped and the execution will jump to statement X. That is what? When this condition is true, then controls enters in the block, execute the statement or statements. Okay, and if condition is false, then rather than transfer the block in the statement, it directly transfer to the statement after the body of the if statement. When test is true, the block statement and statement X both will be executed. it is two-way decision statement. So it is two-way decision statement. Okay, I am going to repeat once again with the help of flow chart. See here. Condition or simply test condition. This is the entry. Now if this condition is true, then this statement or statements will execute, and then next statement X is executed. If this condition is false, this is true and this is false, then this statement in the block is skipped and the statement, next statement after the body will execute. Okay. Here we can say that next statement. Okay. Now we are going to see some examples of this EPL statement. See here, first example. If x is less than equal x is less than 0, then print the file contain this control string, that is percentage f and variable x. What is the meaning? When this statement is encountered in our program and during the execution of this statement, if the value of x is less than 0, that means what? When value of x is negative, then print the value of x, or the value of x will be displayed on the screen if its value is negative. Now second program, if x is greater than or equal to 3.0, then that means what? X is greater than equal to, x is equal to 3 or greater than 3, then control is come within the block and followed this formula or read this formula, 3 into power of x and 2, and then print the value of x. If the value is not equal to 3 or less than 3, then this statement will not be executed. What I say, when condition is checked and it is found that the value of x is less than 3, not equal to 3, not 3 or is less than 3, then control is never enters in the block of if statement and never execute the statement in the blocks. It directly skip this statement in the block and jump out of the block and then execute further. Now the third example, if suppose category is equal to any single character or string, category is equal to sports, then we know that when you are in the sports, then university will give you benefits, and for that purpose, if category of the student is for sports, category of the student is equal to sports, then marks is equal to marks plus bonus bonus mark. And then print the marks, that is percentage F into sport. In this way, there are many statements regarding if statement, and we can use that statement in various programs. Now the next statement is the if-else statement. If-else statement. See here, in previous decision making statement, that is simple if statement, that was the simple form of if statement, and it is the extension of simple if-else statement. This is the extension. This is the extension of simple if statement. In if statement, we see that if statement will execute the statement if the expression or test condition is true. In if statement, or the if statement will execute the statement if the expression or text condition is true. Otherwise, it will be skipped. However, in many cases, we require another statement to be executed if test condition or expression is false. Okay? I am again going to repeat. However, in some cases, we require another statement to be executed if test or expression is fail or is false. And this is possible by using this if-else statement. Now see here, how we can write this statement in our program. That means here we are going to see the general form or syntax of if-else statement. This is very simple. If test condition or text expression, condition or expression. Remember that there is no space between the word if and further. Therefore, if continue in bracket test condition or expression, then this is the body of, this is true block statement. Statement or statements, one or many. Then else, then false block statement or statements, and close bracket. Remember that this is the general syntax, or this is general form or syntax of if-else statement. If, see here, this is the body of if statement, and this is the body of else statement. When condition is true, or text expression is true, then this block is executed. And when condition or expression is false, then this is skipped and this is executed. If true, execute this. If false, that is, it is not true, else execute this. Okay. And hence, here in brief, if the expression or test condition is true, then true block statement or statements will be executed. Otherwise, that is, if expression is false block statement will be executed. Now, here we are again going to see here with the help of flow chart. Okay, consider here entry, decision test condition or expression. If condition is true, then execute this test or true block statements, and if condition is false, then execute false block statement. Statement or statements, many or single? Many or single. Statement X. See here, with the help of this flow diagram, we can again explain this flow or explain the working of EPL statement. Here, when condition is true, here first of all condition is going to check. If condition is true, then true block statement or statements executed, and then control transfer to next statement, that is X. If condition is false, then this side is skipped. Condition is false, then false block statement is executed, and then control transfer to further statement X. In this way, this EPL statement can be illustrated with the help of this flow chart. Okay. Now we are going to see some examples related to this EPL statement. See here, first example, if, remember that if this is the keyword and it is always written in lowercase. If A is less than B, A is less than B, print F A is smaller, A is smaller, else printf B is smaller. Okay, see here, though if statement or EPL statement require pair of brasa, but when there are compound statement, there are more than two statement. But here it is observed that only a single statement is there, therefore there is not necessary to use the pair of brasa. You can use the pair of brasa, but due to single statement, it is not necessary to use the pair of brasa in the body of if statement. Similarly, there is a single statement in a false block like this. Here also it is not necessary to use pair of brasa. Okay. So see here how when this type of if else statement is encountered in a program, in some program, then how it is work. First of all, here condition is checked. If condition is true, that is A is less than B, then execute this statement, that is display this message on the screen of computer, that is A is smaller. If condition is false, then rather than this statement will be displayed on the screen of computer. In this way, very simple logic is there. If condition is true, then execute the true block statement. If condition is false, then execute the false block statement. Now see one more example in order to understand this logic of this program. If number divided by 2 or number modulo operator 2 is equal to 0. This is the test condition. Printf number or the number is even, else print the file or the number is odd. See here. Consider any number. Suppose this is x, and if we divide by this number by 2, and if the remainder of this is 0, suppose here is value of x is 4 by 2 is equal to division is 2 and remainder is 0, then at that time this statement will execute, okay, and the number is even. This message is displayed on the screen of computer. If the number is divided by 2, suppose we consider 5 and divide by 2, then remainder is, division is 2 and remainder is 1. Remainder is 1 means this is not equal to 0. Then execute the statement and display the message the number is odd on the screen of computer. Okay. In this way we see here two statements, if and if else. Now third one is nesting of if else statement. If else statement, nesting of if else statement. When a series of decisions are involved, we have to use more than one if else statement in nested form. When nesting of if else is necessary, remember that when a series of decisions are involved, we have to use more than one if else statement in nested form. Such nesting provides a programmer with a lot of flexibility in programming. See here the example. If test condition 1, then if test condition 2, then statement 1 else statement 2. Okay, and again else. Okay, due to lack of space, I am again going to repeat this problem in brief. If test condition one, if test condition 2, then here statement 1 is okay. This is the body of this statement. Okay. Else statement 2. This is the body of if statement, this is the body of else statement. Then again take, this is inner EPL statement. This is the inner EPL statement, and this is the body of this inner EPL statement. Now statement 2 else statement 2 double, then else this else, this is the if else, this is inner if else, this is outer if else. Therefore here statement 3 and then this statement x. See here how the execution of this nested if. This is, see here, if else. Okay, and this is if else. See here, this is inner. What is nesting? Nesting is nothing but if one EPL statement is within the another EPL statement. Okay. Now see here how this statement works. When if the condition is true, if test condition first is true, then second condition will be checked and statement first will execute. If condition is false, then this all is kept skip and control is directly comes towards this else statement, and this else body is executed and control transferred to statement X. I am again going to repeat. When this condition is false, then this is kept skip and this is executed, and after the execution of statement 3, control transferred to statement X. If condition is true, then this statement is executed, and when this statement is executed again, this condition is again checked, second condition is checked. If condition is false, then control is again going to transfer statement 3. If condition is true, then this statement number 1 is executed. See here, don't be confused. What I say, first when condition is false, then this is kept skip and this else statement is executed, and after the execution of this else statement, control transfer to next statement X. Okay. When condition is true, then second condition is checked. When if second condition is false, then this is kept skip and this second statement is executed. When test condition 2 is true, then first statement is skip and statement 2 is executed, and if this condition is true, then this statement is executed. Okay. Now here we see here, if I am again going to repeat once again, if this condition is false, then else statement is executed, and after the execution, control comes here. This is the statement X out of the nested if. And if condition is true, this condition 1 is true, then condition 2 is checked. If condition 2 is checked and it is false, then rather than this statement is executed and control transferred to next statement X. If condition is true, then statement 1 is executed and control is transferred to statement 3. I think you will better understand this. If not, then we are going to take the help of flow chart. With the help of flow chart, again we are going to explain. I am going to explain you the execution. See here, this is the entry for EPL statement, condition or test condition 1. Condition 1. If this condition is false, suppose this branch false, then statement 3 is executed. If this condition is true, then second condition is going to check. Test condition second. When second condition is checked, when first condition is true, then second condition is checked. When first condition is false, then this is skipped and statement 3 is executed. But when condition is true, then second condition is checked. And when second condition is false, then statement 2 is executed. And when false, second condition is false, second statement is executed. And when second condition is true, then statement 1 is executed. And then see here, this is the connector which connect this statement X. See here, now I think you can better understand the EPL statement by using this flow chart. See here, when there are many statements before this, and when we encountered EPL statement in some program, then first condition is checked. Suppose this condition is true, then controls check the second condition. If second condition is true, then first statement is executed and then control transferred to statement X. Okay. Now when second condition is checked and if it is false, then instead of this statement 2 is executed and control transferred to X. If first condition is false rather than true, then statement 3 is executed and control transferred to statement X. In this way, we study nesting of EPL statement. Okay. Nesting could be in several forms. What I say? Nesting could be in several forms. In next lecture, all the form of nesting EPLs with programs and some popular example will be considered. Till then we shall stop here. Have a good day.